What's going on, everyone? I'm going to do a quick concert review on show that just happened last night, November 23rd, up in Bellingham, Washington. Filth is Eternal headliners. Dryland celebrating their 20 or 10th year. I don't know how I got 20. 10-year anniversary as a band. Mount Saturn, and it was kind of their return. Some of the members had moved, and Melancholia, and I guess a staple kind of in the North Washington music scene, Northwest Washington. I don't know. Anyway, so at the Shakedown, pretty well-known venue in Bellingham, and Melancholia, two-person death metal band. One of my favorites. I think they're one of the best bands out. Death metal bands in Washington right now. And it's so weird because, the videos don't do them justice. Even the albums don't really do them justice, which may sound weird, but you have to see them play. And it's a simple set, right? Guy on drums, guy on guitar, vocals. But man, these two just have something special. So I highly recommend, if you're in the area, go see Melancholia. If you're not, look up their videos, check out their music, but you have to see them live. So that being said, we're on to Mount Saturn. So kind of like a pretty straightforward stoner rock band, but the vocals are, I believe her name is Violet, and she has some great vocals. So I consider them kind of soulful, kind of Joplin-esque. And when she really gets into the groove, they're pretty powerful. But yeah, and the crowd was so happy to see them back, and so Mount Saturn just put on a great show. Just really good vibe, really good to see them again. I've seen them once before, so if you like kind of the stoner rock type thing, and if you like powerful vocals, I think you'll be pretty pleased with them. Dryland was up next. I never heard of them before the show, and they're kind of, to me, they're like if Clutch met some kind of stoner rock, a little bit odd, but really enjoyable show. A lot of fun, different. Oh man, a lot of different musical elements going on, and the fans were definitely there to support them, so it was wonderful. And the weird thing is, even though these are all local bands, Filth is Eternal might be a little bit bigger. They're all local bands, but this is a thing where, to see a local bill with these four bands is kind of rare. I mean, these are quality bands, really well loved by their fans. They put on entertaining shows, or shows that you can just really get into. I mean, there was moshing all night. So Filth is Eternal came on in their current 5-piece format, so 2 guitarists, 1 bassist, 1 vocalist, and drummer. And I've seen them now 8 times, so they're one of the bands I've seen the most, tied with, I think it's Fear Factory. And I enjoy seeing them every time. I prefer to see them in smaller venues because their energy is a bit more fun. But just really tight. And the problem with a band like Filth is Eternal is when they're locked in and they're going through it, their set feels way too quickly. And they play for a half an hour or whatever it is. But I mean, they just tear through these songs, and you get a lot of fun, good, kind of erratic, unpredictable energy. And it was a really special night with 4 area bands, and really, they just about could have been in any order, and it would have been a great night. So if you haven't checked any of these bands out, and you like kind of the death metal, stoner rock, whatever you want to call this stuff, give these things a shot. All these bands are kind of on an upward trajectory at the moment, so It's really cool to see. Really fortunate. I know when I move, I'm going to miss these kinds of arrangements and these kinds of bands. And I'm sure I'm going to find other awesome local bands. But obviously, right, I'm very connected to these. So, yeah, it was a great show. Hands down, the show to be at for the night. Just really enjoyable as a fan. Yeah. So, have a good night.